Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas here, bringing you a TV series review. In particular, I finally did it, guys. I've watched all, listen carefully, 9 seasons of the hit TV series The Flash that aired on the CW from 2014 to 2023. I think it's 184 episodes. So, big accomplishment myself because I didn't see the last 3 seasons of The Flash. So I go, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to watch it from season 1 all the way to season 9. With only, I think the last season only had like 13 episodes. The other ones were like, in the 20 range, I want to say, easily. And they're 43 minutes each long. So you can only imagine it took the King, holy shit, maybe a couple of weeks to get through everything, like nonstop from morning to night. I watched the damn thing. I also watched the Arrow, so that's going to be coming your way probably tomorrow, but whatever. Someday soon, you'll be getting the Arrow as well. But anyways, okay, The Flash. Holy shit. My final thoughts on, I guess, the final season, I can say that, or the last episode, is it ended okay. Kind of like a happy story, giving birth to their kid, Nora, who pops up throughout the whole last 2-3 seasons of The Flash. She shows up as her adult form with her brother too. I'm telling you, with Bart, it's pretty cool to see. It's kind of weird for her to witness her own birth kind of thing, but that was pretty cool. People getting married, people kind of being one with nature, him kind of like giving his powers with other characters in the comic books that you guys know better than me, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I haven't followed the Flash comic book in years. But stellar villains, rogues gallery, people who showed up for the damn show, villains, heroes, you name it, the works, amazing. The cast is great, guys. Great. Grant Gustin as the Flash. Barry Allen will be my Flash till the day I die. Like, I hope they kind of make an exception in the new James Gunn shit and put him in it. That would be nice to see him in there. Everybody else, whatever. And if it was even nice to see John Wesley Shipp, the original Flash from the 1990 series that I watched as a kid. I think it was only 1 season and it was done. Yeah, it looked a little cheesy, but for what they were trying to do was groundbreaking at the time. Special effects, not so good. But I always liked him as a Flash, but I'm glad they brought him here back playing his father. And then throughout the seasons, various versions of the Flash himself, like Jay Garrett and all that stuff, with the old style Flash with the metal helmet there, because the multiverse, because, traveling through time, which the Flash does, it opened the doors to many different Earths, different versions of different characters and all that shit. For what it was, okay, I'm not a big fan of it, but it worked for the Flash because there was a whole bunch of science shit on there. You had characters like Frost, or people who would normally become other characters like Frost. You got Cisco, his buddy, who becomes Vibe later on. You got Tom Cavanagh, who plays Dr. Wells, which played various versions of Wells, and even the Reverse Flash. Yes, they went there. You got new characters who kind of replace other ones, like Chester, played by Brandon McKnight. He was the new science guy, so he was kind of like the YouTube sensation. You got Kid Flash as well, discovering that his father was the cop or in charge there, and kind of, he thought he was abandoned, but then he kind of slowly mended the fences and became a family and a unit. You got Detective Eddie Thawne, who was kind of like brought into the mix. He was kind of like the new love interest for Iris for a while. And then he gets killed, sacrifices himself, and then he ends up playing a big part in the last couple of seasons of The Flash, especially the last season. He comes back being resurrected, and he becomes another damn-looking Flash. We had Professor Zoom, Reverse Flash. We had Zoom. We had Salazar, or Savitar. I'm telling you, we had so many different variations of Godspeed. Villains there, it's like, okay, you got to cool down a little bit there with the characters, but we got a plethora of different villains in this, and like overall satisfying. You even had the whole crossover. You had Arrow showing up, Stephen Amell there, Diggle, Flash characters, Green Arrow characters, the whole cast. Their Crisis Infinite Earths, they did a whole Kingdom Come kind of storyline, Crisis, which kind of was okay. Supergirl showing up, characters like that, guys. Very, very interesting. But very heartbreaking. Like I said, from people dying, getting disease, people passing away, tragedy, like throughout the whole damn thing. You have his mother coming back as the Speed Force, which tries to help him. Then she becomes evil. I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of twists and turns in there, whatever. Funerals galore. You have Cecile, who showed up, Joe West's new girlfriend, which eventually marries her at the end. Spoiler alert. There will be a little bit spoilers. You had Hartly Sawyer, who shows up. He's plays Ralph Dibny. He plays the elasticated man, so you can only imagine the Mr. Fantastic of the DC Universe, if you want to say that. You had a new captain who took over, Captain David Singh, played by Patrick Samgui. I hope I pronounced that right. You got Nora West, of course, Alan showing up. Who else is there? Who did I forget here? Cisco, I mentioned. Caitlin, I mentioned. Barry. I'm telling you, the actors, like I said, Grant Gustin, Candice Patton, Danielle Panabaker, Carlos Valdes, Jesse L. Martin, Tom Cavanagh, Danielle, Nicolet, Kayla Compton, Brendan McKnight, Hartly Sawyer, Jessica Parker Kennedy, Rick Cornett, he plays the detective that I mentioned, Michelle Harrison, and John Wesley Shipp. When you have those cool characters of the core class for the series, it sold you. The very first episode sells you. If you don't buy him as the main character, you're done. And Grant Gustin, he sucks you in. Trust me. In the comic books, that was, I think, my first comic book ever. I was a Flash fan, and then I kind of dropped off and got into Spider-Man, and X-Men was more my gig there. And of course, Transformers, you guys know that. But overall, 9 seasons. Yeah, it could have ended at season 7, but you know what? Season 8 was not bad. Season 9 kind of unnecessary because it was basically half the season was like 5-part this or something like whatever. I'm like, really? Do we need it? But, for what it was, I think it was good overall. I think it stuck the landing. It was entertaining. A little bit dragged its feet at some times. Some episodes you're like, do we really have to go here, have a musical and all that crap? Because I'm not a musical guy, but even that number was apparently good. People loved it because he can sing and half the cast can sing, basically. But, from the villains, storytelling, what they accomplished for the Flash, I think they did well. Are they going to be doing another Flash series? Probably. Not right now. I just hope whoever becomes the next Flash does him justice, because Grant Gustin has expressed that he wants to come back, but will it happen? I don't know. People ask for too much, but it'll be nice to see him if he can actually transition to the movie side of things. Awesome. So there you go, guys. Tried it very quick. So I don't want to be rambling here forever and kind of give you every single detail, but love what they did with some of the storylines. Some I didn't. Some kind of dragged on, but for the most part, I enjoyed The Flash. I think it's going to be probably one of my top 10 TV series that I've watched ever. So good job to the cast, to the crew, to the people at Warner Brothers, CW, you name it, the works. So there you go, guys. That's my official The Flash complete series review. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other TV series reviews, movie reviews, unboxing videos, guys. You know the drill. And hopefully, next 2-3 days, when I have a chance and it settles down a little bit around here because I've been a little bit busy, I'll probably drop my Arrow complete series review as well. So tune in for that. So until next time, be the hell good. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on the Movie Throne YouTube channel.